Hey people, welcome to the Friday stream. How you doing? It is May the 29th. It is 6 p.m. It's around 25 degrees Celsius. Sunny but very windy. Got a gusty, breezy sort of day going on here. The clouds are quickly blowing over the city. But the skies are mostly blue. Hope you're all ready for the weekend and all that. And welcome to everyone popping into the chat. I see Queenway, hello. Carol L.E. Mark Bass, John Nicholson, hello. Hello, Chantel, William, Alan K, Mr. Majestic. Good to see everyone. Hello, Zach and Leo. Harjot, what's up? What's up, Alex? Viserit, Steglash. Welcome one, welcome all. Chowdhury is here, hello. What's up, Famous Master? Alex Oliveira, hello. Mr. Adam's Apple. Fountains are going here at Dundas Square. I'm gonna get a move on. I think I'm gonna walk west. Hey, Jillian. It was alright. Didn't really do much today. This wind though, wow. It's quite something. My gimbal straightened out here. Hey, a Basset Hound. How you doing? I don't know if Cookies and Chaos is here, but if she watches the replay, I think she'll be quite pleased. Hello, Lena. How you doing? Rochelle. She just messaged me today saying she saw a Basset Hound on Roncesvalles, I think she said. Well, I guess we both saw a Basset Hound today. Hey, Math Doctors, hello. And Mike Landry is in the house. The $2 super. Hey, Ken and everyone. Hello, Mike. Glad you could catch the stream. water's blowing over. The wind is so strong, it's blowing the fountain. Thank you very much, Mike Landry, much appreciated. And yeah, my hair is doing that thing. FN Anderson, hello. Trans Canada. Oh, hey. That's the wind. That's the wind doing that. So we're starting the stream at Dundas Square. Usually I'll end the stream at Dundas Square, but I guess today is Bizarro stream day. We're in opposite land. What's up, Ashnix? Just take a quick look around and then we'll start heading west.
Sign is on for all crossing. Sign is on for all crossing.
That horn sound was the crosswalk. Hey, Lee John, how you doing?
I mean, not talk me. Cuidado, not talk me. But hey, you say? Got a box of fucking right now.
Did that guy just get knocked out or something?
No, I don't know.
Yeah?
So wait for a fucker.
I think somebody just punched that guy and he went down on the ground. Because I saw him sitting on the ground as another guy walked away, and then he got up and started walking around all ranting and raving. Hey Jacques, how you doing? What's up, Mark?
Praise the Lord. First of the day, we gotta seek the Lord. We gotta walk, and not by sight. For the word says, God bless you. The word says the just shall live by faith. So at the end of the day, the word says, blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And so we gotta seek Him. We gotta love Him. We gotta care for Him. He died for us so that we can be eternity with Him.
All right, we'll get away from the wacko preacher dudes. Apparently there's a preacher guy at Queen and Spadina. I've seen him before. He's kind of this older guy who sings along to rock songs really, really badly. Like he has a terrible voice. And he preaches and he sings rock music, like popular rock songs, you know. But when he's doing the preaching thing, he apparently says very foul things to women who are walking by, you know. about what they're wearing and calling them names due to what they're wearing and stuff like that. And this guy is allowed to continue doing that. He's just allowed to because it's considered a religious freedom. So apparently, if you want to just shout obscenities at women and target women due to what they're wearing, all you have to do is throw in a few words about God in there, and that's totally fine. What's up, Drew Costin? Hey, Kurt D, how you doing? Hey, Visit. I doubt it. At Visit, most of them just seem like they have a screw loose, you know? Just a bunch of nut jobs using amplification to make their nut job views even louder. And it's illegal to use amplification in that way. There's a bylaw against it, but the city never seems to enforce it. Lorraine McLean, hello. You tired of being cool? What's up?
These guys were all trying to fucking...
It's a little hard to see that chat. Oh, it looks like this place went under here. This place has been here forever. I wonder what'll go in there now. Maybe a restaurant. An Asian restaurant. Since we're at Little Tokyo. Alright, let me get in a shady spot so I can look at the chat. Because I can't see anything here. Oh, I see we have a troll in here. You want to see a white person? Alright, here you go. There you go. There's a white person. Are you happy now? So maybe you can stop asking such stupid questions, right? There we go.
Finn's girlfriend and
What's up, Ruli? How you doing? Steelers Nation. Hey, Canada's just like any other place, man. And Toronto's just like any other big city. You have every type of person you can imagine here. Every type of thing. Hey, Wing Zero, how you doing? All right, Alan K. Yes, Toronto has people from every country in the world, right?
I didn't know it wasn't. I didn't know it was this far though, man.
Well, don't worry, I'm keeping my eye out on any thing that requires attention. There's no law against asking dumb questions in my chat. It's not against the chat rules to ask stupid questions. Hey Megan Alyssa, how you doing? Limitless Thinker, what's up? If you just want to enjoy the walk, by all means you're welcome to it, but if all you're going to do is spout obvious racist shit like that, then just go somewhere else, right? Go somewhere else. Starting to build this new apartment building here. Brent Sheehan. What are my thoughts on the World Cup coming? Oh, well, it's just a big event coming to the city. I mean, we've had lots of other big events. I think this will just be another such thing. It'll be a bit hectic, I guess, for a little while, but it might make for some interesting streams or videos. I think it's getting a bit overblown, you know, as to the impact it's going to have on the city. I think most people will just carry on their lives normally, including me. Hey Jordan, hello. This is Little Tokyo. This used to be Chinatown. This is sort of like where the original old Chinatown was. But now Chinatown is to the west of here, and this area has evolved to become a neighborhood called Little Tokyo. It really has a mix of all sorts of different Asian restaurants, but Japanese stands out, so that's why it's Little Tokyo now. And that wasn't a racist question. Just asking if the neighborhood is Chinatown or not is a perfectly normal question. It's not racist to notice things. Hey Johnny Be Good, hello. Peg 282. What do I think of Montreal's REM? It looks cool. I haven't taken a ride on it yet, but it looks really cool. Next time I'm in Montreal, I'll definitely check it out, probably do a video. I've watched a lot of videos already about the REM. I know a new section just opened up recently.
He's not interested in talking to you.
Yeah.
Ever go to Halifax? Maybe. I can't say for sure when that might happen, but it's a possibility, yeah. Kim's Convenience, no, that's in Moss Park. That's on the east side of downtown. It's just a little neighborhood convenience store. It's on Queen Street East, near Queen and Sherbourne. Hey, Steelers Nation. Terry Adams, how you doing? I don't know, Peg. I guess we'll just see how it goes. I haven't had any decline yet, really, in my performance, you know, in regards to views or revenue and that sort of thing. Hello.
How are you, brother?
Good. Dynamics and Carl, hello. Holy, this wind. It's pushing me. It's pushing me along. SG, what's up? Yeah, Justin Timberlake and me, twins, right? Total twins. Is this Justin or is it Ken? I don't know, there's no way to tell. Can you guys tell? I can't tell. Uncanny, yeah, totally uncanny. The most popular Canadian TV show of all time. Probably Degrassi. One of the versions of Degrassi. Maybe Degrassi the Next Generation. I think it has the most name recognition around the world for a Canadian TV show. Maxim, what's up? That's right, Ruli. Maybe some of them are already watching some of the videos. I always hope that that's what they're being used for when people are planning to visit the city. Yeah, Trailer Park Boys is popular. I don't know if it's more popular around the world than Degrassi, though. It's more like an adult-oriented show, right? That appeals to a specific niche, I guess you could say. Whereas Degrassi was watched by kids, teenagers, and adults. I watched The Next Generation when I was like an adult. I still found it entertaining. Did people outside of Canada really know that much about the beachcombers, though? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I used to watch it. I mean, I'm Canadian, so you kind of couldn't help but see it sometimes if you're a Canadian in that time. Hey, no clue. Hello. Yeah, you could say SCTV was pretty popular. Or Kids in the Hall, right? That's another one. I think those shows were watched by a big worldwide audience. Littlest hobo, right? There's a voice that keeps on calling me. The oldest tall building that's still standing? Well, depends on how tall you want it to be. Like, if we're talking like 20 stories or more, then there are some buildings still standing that are over 100 years old. If you're talking more like a building that's closer to like 150 meters in height, like a 30+ story building, office building, probably Commerce Court North. That one's still standing in the financial district, the old Bank of Commerce building as it was called. In the financial district, there are quite a few old office buildings that are over 100 years old, that are 20 stories or taller. Mostly along Bay Street and Lower Yonge Street, the Yonge and King area. Hey Jada, glad you could make it. Hope you enjoyed the replay of my last stream if you caught it. Kisses My Candy, hello. North of 60. I never even watched that show. Schitt's Creek. Yeah, that was a more recent show that got a lot of attention, you know, a lot of viewers around the world. Same with Kim's Convenience for that matter. Thanks to like Netflix, you know. Corner Gas and the Red Green Show. Yeah, those two are popular. I know the Red Green Show was pretty popular in the States as well, right? I think it aired on like PBS of all places in the States. Like it was educational programming or something. I do remember Bizarre. I used to love watching that show. John Biner. He was an American actually, but the show was Canadian. And Super Dave was on that show, another American. Chantel, $2. Thank you very much for the super. Much appreciated. Chantel, thank you so kindly. Here's the AGO. Where did Johnny end up at? Like Young and Bloor, around there maybe? R.I.P. Super Dave, yeah. That was a bummer. Bob Einstein was his real name. He was an Einstein. And his brother Albert Brooks changed his name because his name was actually Albert Einstein. It's like, well, maybe I should change my name for show business. Hey, Lumiakin, hello. I love the way Super Dave talked. Carlito's Way. All right, we're coming into Chinatown. What's up, Steve? How you doing? Jenry Kramer's here, hello. Howard Charco. Yeah, welcome to all the people maybe just popping in. You're at Johnny's stream. Welcome to the Ken Dimension here. Oh, look, it's me. My gimbal did that thing where it spun around. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it does that. It just does that sometimes. Lorraine, right? I liked Super Dave as a kid, and I liked him on Curb also. I should go crash some parties. Bill Chow, hello. I know, right, Megan? Yeah, Toronto is definitely going to be a mega city. It's pretty close to being one already, depending on how you measure the urban area, you know. A mega city is considered a urbanized area or metropolitan area that has 10 million people or more. And the Greater Toronto Hamilton area right now is one urbanized area that has about 8.5 million people, so it's getting pretty close. But the Greater Golden Horseshoe, which is a wider area, that's not completely urbanized. It has more of a collection of satellite cities that are part of it. It already has over 10 million people, more like 11 million now. Hey, Trip Sevs, how you doing? Right now, though, population growth is turned off. The government has halted most immigration for now. Especially like people who are coming here on student visas and that sort of thing. Lots of those people have left. And there were so many people here on student visas that left that the population declined basically because of that, right? Not just in Toronto, but across Canada. Like some other towns here and there are still growing, but those are places that didn't have a lot of people on temporary visas and that sort of thing. So the next couple of years, this year, next year, there probably won't be any major growth in terms of population. But then they'll start opening the tap up again, and immigration will start going up to more traditional levels again, and then the growth will resume. What's up, Rabba Waba? Hello. Hello, Gertij. Moonlin, hello. I think it was just a correction, you know? The government is just sort of trying to get things to level off a bit, because the growth was off the charts for like a good 3 or 4 years. The growth was like insane, like higher growth rates that we've ever seen before, you know? Like Toronto and Canada as a whole, but Toronto grew by hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people in just a few years, right? Alright, Dundas and Spadina, heart of Chinatown. So we were in Little Tokyo, now we're in Chinatown. We're going to continue along Dundas. Just sort of standing over in the shade here, waiting for the light to change. Trying to avoid the sun as much as I can. Welcome back, Chantel. I think he needs a pet. There we go. It's okay. There you go. Hey, YouTube. Hey, get to the tower. All right, let us continue. That was cute. Well, that's what I'm here for, to bring the cuteness. It's the cute continuum. You agree, Bill? Hey, Jasmine. We just showed the tower a few minutes ago, but maybe we'll see it again. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's walk through Kensington. I haven't streamed through here in a while. I'm usually a bit hesitant to stream through here because of all the copyright music. But let's just see how it goes. If I have to mute it, oh well, I'll have to mute it. But this is definitely one of the copyright music clusters in the city. It's a cluster of copyright. Dancing days. All these vintage stores here. Got lots of nifty stuff to see in Kensington. Hey, Rosalina, hello. The King of Kensington. There's another old Canadian show. I think one of these places is called King of Kensington, around here somewhere. When he walks down the street, he smiles at everyone. It's still windy, holy. Oh no, they lost their tops. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. Hey, John Rocks, and welcome back, Alan. Crazy Loco Vintage. Oh, that's interesting. Some punk rockers. Yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah. Just walking in the street. That's what you do in Kensington. You just walk in the street. Even when there's cars coming. Yeah, I think you did hear some salsa playing. There's like a pretty active salsa dancing scene here in Toronto. All right, let's go to the shady side. I'm like blinded here. The sun just comes out from behind a building and just shines directly in my eyeball. Hey, Aaron Hockey, Pizza Man, how you doing? This is Baldwin Street. Cheese magic, dun 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 dun. Cheese magic. Yeah, I bought those shades around the corner on Augusta. I still haven't replaced them with another pair yet. Sounds like electricity? I don't know. Well, let's get away from the music. I hear Fame. Fame! Kind of an unexpected song to hear. Never know what you'll encounter here, right? Irene Cara.
Do not look like we just did what we did.
For a split second, this mural kind of reminded me of Alicia Lewis. I don't know, just for a second, right? Hey, here in Monaco. Do you?
Yeah.
Well, cheers, man. Enjoying the day?
Can I say hi?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Fuck you motherfuckers from wherever the fuck you're from. Come around and fucked up. Just kidding.
Just kidding. All right.
all love.
It's all good, man. All right. Cheers. Have a good one. He was just kidding, everyone. He was just kidding. Thankfully, YouTube doesn't have a rule against cursing. All right. Maybe I'll go this way.
Yeah, I feel really.
I'm just crossing the street whenever I hear music. I'm playing like it's like a game, you know? It's like musical copyright avoiding. Hey, Diva Tequila, hello. Black Cad, the original. There's Ronnie's Local and Paul's Boutique. And Aussies is right here. Any Aussie fans in the house? I think I made it through there without picking up any copyrights. I won't really know until the stream is over, but I think I managed it. I think the music was low enough or drowned out enough. Alfred Oliveira. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot going on in Kensington. Every direction you look, there's something weird happening. We just had some Papa John's pizza. I haven't had Papa John's pizza in probably around going on 3 years. Maybe 3 years this September, because I had it on my birthday, which is in September, several years ago. Black Cad. $5. Nice to see Toronto as always. Hey, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the views from the 6. Yes, I said that. Sorry. Cheers to the $5. Much appreciated. Black Cad. The original. BJ Cherry, Steve Stephen Edwards. Hello, Richard. Welcome back. The breeze is still breezing. These little birds must have quite the task trying to fly through the wind like this. Become suspended in midair sometimes, flapping their little wings and not really going anywhere. Good evening again, Rosalina. Hey. When is the fireworks? I don't know. I haven't heard about any fireworks coming up. I just did some fireworks for Victoria Day recently. Hospital project here. .315 Tricky, hello. Florida man is back. It is windy, yes. I don't know if my hair is any indication, but it's windy. Just, it's blowing every which way. Right, Bathurst Street. All right, we'll go back down to Dundas. Hey, Black Cat, another super chat. $2. Am I getting rain there or am I dry? Well, it's dry today. I don't think there's any rain in the forecast. It doesn't look like any threat of rain actually. So yeah, dry, windy, dry, sunny, pretty hot, around 25 Celsius. Thanks again, Black Cat. I'm definitely trying to stay out of the sun as I make my long journey west here. Quad Mods, hello. Susie, that's a question. There's some alleys all around here actually. Lots of laneways and alleys. Like, look at. Where am I? This part of the city is crisscrossed with these laneways. Because the streets and the houses are so dense in this part of town that there's no room for driveways or parking on the street most of the time. So they have these little garages for people to park their cars in the laneway. Urban Andrew, how you doing? And Black Cad, you were curious about the rain. Okay, fair enough. We've had a lot of rain in the last little while, so I'm sure we'll be getting more. I think we were kind of sick of it actually, so this current sunny weather I think is welcome. But hey, no worries, and thanks again for the super chat. That new hospital edition. Let's just walk through here.
Well, it's kind of the most of the lake. It's the movies.
Yeah.
Got some sketchy people doing sketchy things, so I try not to point my camera at them in case they, you know, get overcome by a case of dingiosity. MK0075, $5. Cheers, Mr. K from Barrie. Hey, thank you very kindly. I'm quite familiar with Barrie. I grew up in North Bay. I remember when Barrie and North Bay were around the same size. And now Barrie is like grown enormously, and North Bay has pretty much stayed the same. But thank you so much for the $5. Very much appreciated. Hope all is well in Barrie. It's got food delivery dudes here. There's another laneway going that way. Alright, hey Jasmine, here we go. Right above the McDonald's. Got Rotten Ronnie's and the tower all in one shot. Get to eat! And Darren, Transit Mobile Scooter, $2. To add to the laneway walking fund. Thank you very much, Darren. Yeah, I like to venture into the laneways, you know. I've been doing that as long as I've been walk tubing. It's always fun. Thank you very much, Darren. Much appreciated. Maybe more laneways will come up a bit later. Milky's. That's a fun name. I don't know if it's just me, but the word Milky's just makes a certain image pop into my brain. Maybe it's just me though, maybe I'm just a weirdo. What's this music? It's very loud. I might have to mute it here. It's like a DJ there on the patio. The music was blasting. Quad mods, I see you have a similar mind to me. We got like 332 people watching. Welcome everyone. We're walking west on Dundas. Very windy day. Last Friday of May. There's a good word, Nick. We were just talking about that band in my last stream. The band by the same name. And Mary Valencia, $6.99. Good evening. Ken, some pizza money if I'm hungry. Thank you so much. Even if I'm not hungry, I'm always up for pizza. That's one of those things that I just cannot turn down, right? Thank you very much, Mary. That's very kind of you. Cheers. You know, they say pizza's like sex. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. I've told that joke too many times. Fox and Falcon. We're over an hour into the stream. Hey, come and say hi if you're a newbie. Just gotta subscribe in order to do that, but you know, it's free. Takes very little effort from what I hear. If you do subscribe, also hit the notification bell. I go live 3 times a week, so you'll be notified when I do my next live stream, or if I'm posting a pre-recorded video, which I do, on all the other days that I don't live stream. So every day, it's one or the other. This is kind of a neat artwork right here. Black Cad, another super $10. Let's see me order. Whoops, it went away. Come back here. Let's see me order some A&W, and then you'll be quiet again and sit in the corner. Thank you so much, Black Cad. I think I remember our search for an A&W from a stream I did a while back. You don't have to go too far in Toronto before you see an A&W. Much appreciated once again. Thank you for all the awesome support, Black Cad. Weekend is pizza time, says Bob from Wick. That was a cheesy joke. Hey, that's what I specialize in. Pizza, cheesy, come on, it all goes together.
It's infused, so it's good taste, right?
That was a good pizza related joke right there, Mary. We got Cheesy and we got Breezy. This is the best stream ever. Hey, Darlene. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, I usually stream every Friday. Unless there's something going on the weekend where I'd rather stream on Saturday or Sunday. Or if the weather's really bad, I might switch it up, but most of the time you can catch me streaming on Fridays. We're heading west, going through the Trinity Bellwoods neighborhood here on Dundas West. The park is right up ahead. Little Portugal is coming up too after. Hey, cheers, Black Cad. Hello, Sapand. Happy Friday. Hope all is well. There was something here, but it looks like it got tagged to death. All those stupid little tags sort of made it hard to see what was going on under there. I think it's pretty shitty for taggers to do their thing on top of an established piece of street art, you know? It's just not cool in my opinion. They can do that anywhere. Like, why right on top of some street art like that? And I'm not even against tagging if it's done, you know, in some other areas where it's not defacing street art. Hey, Elvis is back. He never left. Elvis has never left the building. Yeah, I tend to agree, Megan. Tag over someone else's tag, I mean, that's fair game, I guess. But, like,
Think about
actual proper street art, you know? That should be off limits. Like something like this. There are a few little tags here on the door, but the main piece at least doesn't have any. Lots of street art in this part of town, you know, Little Portugal, approaching Little Portugal. Hey, it's Epic National HD TV. How you doing, man? You're just doing a ride with your GoPro there?
I was going to go live, my hotspot didn't move, so I'm like, fuck.
Oh, so you're live right now?
2 videos. No, I was going to go live, my hotspot wasn't looking for the DJI app, so I can't go live.
Oh, that sucks.
It didn't come up. So
that sucks.
You
got the bike share bike.
This is the newest one.
Is that electric one? Yeah. Yeah.
Long you. Simple that. There's only 300 of them.
So that's the maximum speed you can go? 25?
No, that's how much left is in the battery.
Oh, that's what's left
It's
in the
like,
battery.
I think 20, 25 maybe.
Okay, okay.
It limits stuff, because the speed limits.
Right. Well, right on, right on. Where are you off to now?
I don't know yet.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was going to go live, but then I didn't go live. Like that.
Liam?
Yes. Yeah. Where's Liam? Right here.
I don't know where he is. I don't know.
I don't know. Who's that?
Who knows where he is? He's on a milk carton somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, have a good ride. Good to see you. All right. Off he goes. And Brunox. You want me to go to Brock Avenue? I'm actually going to be walking past Brock Avenue as I continue west here. No, he said he wasn't streaming. He was planning to, but it didn't work out, so he's not streaming. Toronto's Do Up Music Guy, hello. Go to Parkdale. I'll be passing by kind of close to Parkdale. I'm going to stay on Dundas though, so I won't kind of go right into the heart of Parkdale. I'll be more in the Roncesvalles area.
It's such a fucking awesome platform.
Hey, Ashnix. And Hannah, how you doing? Use this step for a second. And hello, Jefferson. Alright, we're going to be walking through Little Portugal. We're passing by Trinity Bellwoods right now. Nice park. If the weather is like this tomorrow, it's going to be swamped with people, man. It's going to be like Woodstock. Trinity Bellwoods pretty much looks and acts like Woodstock on a nice warm day. It was sort of like a ledge. There's some seating here. Got a coffee bar. Doesn't look like it's open. Maybe, I don't know. Morning parade. Yeah, it looks closed. Why you be closed, morning parade? Hey, Sal Smith, hello. Is that one of those farting cars? The fartmobile? Yeah, there might be some unintentional reveals with the wind today. Kind of like a Marilyn Monroe moment. I've had that happen before while I was recording a video. Where someone's dress blew up, like right up. My kilt. I'm not Scottish. Hey, crikey. I think Johnny's Scottish though, right? Maybe he should wear a kilt on a day like this. We're at Ossington. If it isn't Scottish, it's crap. That's about as Scottish as I can be. What is all this? Heartbeat of the neighborhood. It's the heartbeat of the neighborhood. When I say Dundas, Dundas. Who was a Scotsman, right? Henry Dundas. An actual Scotsman. He's a true Scotsman. It's kind of a weird building here that Burger Republic is in. Look at it. Looks like it was just sort of crammed in there.
It's okay that they're boring. We can't control that, but we need to take them out of society.
And this is neat. Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Lake Toronto. Is that what they called Lake Simcoe? That's Lake Simcoe, but here it's labeled as Lake Toronto. Hey, Jollykins. My accent is shit. Well, I never said it was good. I never said I was an expert at doing the Scottish accent. Wasted youth. Kind of reminds me of that movie Youth in Revolt. Remember Michael Cera? Remember when Michael Cera was the shit and like he just had like a big string of movies for like 4 or 5 years? It was just like nothing but Michael Cera movies. And District 9 snack bar. Hey, Cane Rack, hello. And Michael Cera is a Brampton boy. Not sure if he was born in Brampton, but he was raised in Brampton. Yeah, I guess him and Johnny have that in common. Johnny was born in Brampton, right? Raised in Mississauga. Unless I'm just imagining that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought I heard him say that maybe once or twice. It's the fuzz. The heat. Yeah, I think Michael Cera is Italian, yeah. Pretty sure he is. That guy is shorter than his girlfriend. Well, they look around the same height. I don't know. But you know, that happens. My last 2 girlfriends were both taller than me, you know. Just a little bit, like less than an inch. But yeah, Megan was just a little bit taller than me. So sometimes women don't care, right? Despite what you might read on the internet. I outweighed them now, right? Like I had a good like 20 or 30 pounds on Megan. So maybe if you are thicker and heavier, they don't mind so much if you're a little shorter. You're 5 foot even, is that right, Megan? That's like my sister Melissa. She's also 5 feet. Yeah, I think I'm 5'7" first thing in the morning. When you first wake up after lying down for 8 hours of sleep, your spine decompresses, so that's the tallest you are when you first get out of bed. And then as the day goes on, your spine compresses and you lose a little bit of height. Thanks, gravity. But yeah, 5'7" is basically what I am. I'm wearing like shoes with just an inch thick sole, then you know that puts me up at 5'8", which is pretty much the low end of average height. When I walk around, I don't feel short, you know? I just feel normal. I do see that there are taller people, of course, but it's not like they're towering over me like giraffes or something. I just feel like a normal person at this height. And I am taller than most women, so I guess that's good. All right, we are continuing along Dundas. I'm talking over the Muzak, the Jeep. The Jeep is blasting the Muzak. Even with my glasses on, there's stuff blowing into my eyes here. So much debris blowing around here. All up in my face.
That's why when they come out.
Matthew is drunk. Drunk watching. What's for dinner? I don't know. I feel like I want something that's not hot, like I don't have to turn on my oven, you know. I had a macaroni salad the last couple of days just because it's cold. It was actually more like a rotini salad.
Man of taste. Yeah.
Cold pizza. Not really a fan of cold pizza.
Aren't you gonna marry Nate?
Howard Charco is 5 foot 21 inches. Yeah. In that case, I did feel short when I met Howard. Normally I don't feel that short out and about in public amongst the humans, but when I met Howard, I felt short. I've always liked this building on the corner, Dundas and Gladstone. This is still a little Portugal. This is your brain on plants. Expo Vintage hot clothes and cold beer. This is your brain. This is your brain on plants. Any questions? You remember that one? Yeah. That commercial was everywhere back in the day. Hey Derek, hello. Happy last Friday of May. Johnny's about 5'11". Dufferin and Dundas. There's a good view of the skyline here if you cross to the other side. See if I can get it. Windy, geez. The wind is just blowing my phone all over the place. Well, I'm 5'7", so Johnny's got 4 inches on me. but our weight is very similar. We weigh a similar amount, but he's got 4 inches in height on me. On the casting couch. Ooh, let's enjoy some shade here for a minute. I think I want to cross back to the other side, actually. I just wanted to get that skyline shot. You can still see it from here, actually. Financial district. Lots of traffic backed up here, man. Why? What's going on? John LeBlanc, $5. Enjoy the show every day. Lived in Toronto years ago on Bayview. Has grown a lot. Keep up the good work. Hey, cheers. And yeah, Toronto has grown enormously just in the last 4 or 5 years even. Thank you so much for the super chat. It is very much appreciated. I'm going back to the shady side of the street here. Ooh, you can see Sky Tower from here. There's the Sky Tower. Thank you so much for the support. It's much appreciated. Cheers. Glad you're enjoying all the walks. Yeah, this side is much better. I'd be blinded on the other side. Blinded by the light. Revved up like a deuce and yada yada yada. Another runner, yada yada. Hey, a dog. He's not leashed up or anything. He's just trotting along carrying a stick. Is he with the guy on the bike? I think the dog is with the guy on the bike. I don't know, man. Seems like you're just putting your dog at risk. Having it trot along unleashed as you ride a bike. Seemed happy enough, obviously, with a stick in his mouth. I've never seen a dog with a stick in his mouth that didn't look anything but ecstatically joyous, you know? That's the happiest looking dog you're ever going to see. What's up, Kyle Walker? Hello. A dog and a stick go together, right? Affinity fish. Not infinity fish, but affinity fish. But Infinity Fish would be a good name for a fish restaurant also, I think. Infinity and beyond. A band name? Bunch of people just hanging out in that alleyway. Like hipsters, not like sketchy types, just hipster type people just chilling in that alleyway I just walked past. Hey, here's Brock Avenue. Someone was asking earlier if I could look at Brock Avenue. Well, here it is. Hey, Ken Lan, hello. The former village of Brockton. Annexed by Toronto. This is Dundas West. We're like approaching Lansdowne. Oh, death metal. Holy moly. Check out this giant ass mural here. US Fest is coming up June 4th to 7th. I think they renamed it US Fest because they expected Dundas Street was going to be renamed after Dundas Square was renamed, because they were like canceling Henry Dundas, right? So they renamed Dundas Square, and there were plans to rename Dundas Street also. But the street is not being renamed after all that. The street will remain Dundas Street, but the festival, which was called Dundas West Fest, had its name changed to US Fest. Even though Dundas Street is remaining Dundas Street. They're not putting it back to its old name. I guess they still want to cancel Henry Dundas. Hey Choppy, how you doing? Here's Margaretta Street. This is where Megan lived before she moved back to Guelph. Hey, Mojo. And Jeanette is in the house. How you doing, Jeanette? And my phone is at 69% battery right now. Nice. Not du hast. long walk along Dundas. We did take a detour through Kensington Market earlier, if you missed it. If you're just joining. .505 Dundas streetcar. All right, Lansdowne. I'm blinded here once again. Hey, Greg. Alright, we're leaving Little Portugal. We will press on. Oh, the dust blowing up due to the wind has made me sneeze a few times. Now my nose is all kind of runny. It doesn't only happen in the winter, I guess. Nova Scotia, a place I've yet to go. Their ocean playground. The Bunny Hill blowing nose sound? What is that? Do I know what that is? Almost 2 hours into the stream. I might go for another hour or so. I think I got enough gas in the tank. I wonder if that'll take me all the way through Bloor West Village. Let's see how far I'll get in another hour. I'm a bit blinded here again, so sorry if I miss any chats. I'm trying to keep an eye on everything. Point the phone this way and make it easier to read it. It's like no clouds in front of the sun at all. It's just blazing down on my face. Wind, we got the sun. At least it's warm. It's not too hot. Yo! Comes an up express train. It's heading to Union Station. Let's see some of the skyline. Trees are blocking it though, over here. Damn you, trees! All this greenery blocking my buildings. Hey, Pamela, hello. This is just Dundas West, kind of approaching Roncesvalles. I've never seen a proper name for this neighborhood. I don't know. If there is one, I'd like to know. It's not quite Parkdale and it's not quite Roncesvalles. It's sort of close to both. Sort of the northern edges of Parkdale, I guess. And Roncesvalles is up ahead a bit. And the Junction Triangle and the Junction are two other neighborhoods that are nearby to the north and west. Hey Megan, $2 for the Seared Retinas Recovery Fund. Very much needed, thank you. Thank you, Megan. I'm like trying to look any way except towards the sun here. Much appreciated. The shades are helping, but you know, I'm still quite blinded here. Thank you so much, Megan. You can see the wind is doing its thing. Might have to cross to the other side of the street again just to get away from the sun, because now we're walking along a curving stretch here, and now this is the sunny side of the street and the other side is the shady side.
Dundas.
505 Dundas to Dundas West Station. Can I even cross? There's so much traffic here. Okay, there's an intersection. I guess I can cross up here. I'll do it the proper way. I like jaywalking. I jaywalk as often as I can. Somebody honked. That was a streetcar driver, so I'll let that one slide. They usually honk for good reasons. Next time I hear a motorist blast their horn for some other reason, then maybe Elvis will enter the stream. Aaron Hockey, $5. ZZ Top, get myself some cheap sunglasses. I did that a while ago at Kensington. They just turned out to be a bit too big for my face, I thought. Thank you very kindly for the sunglasses fund. I do intend to get some new sunglasses to replace those other ones. I like the design and look of the other ones. They're just a bit too big, I thought. Some aviators with gold tinted lenses. That's sort of what I'm looking for. Just a bit smaller. That's better. Now I can see. I got a beautiful voice. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Sometimes I don't like the sound of my own voice when I hear myself on one of my videos. I find it changes depending on the time of day and how much sleep I got. When I didn't get very good sleep, I can hear it in my voice. But when I'm like all full of energy, got a good sleep, you know, maybe I had something tasty to eat, then my voice sounds a bit different. Sounds better to me. I found the happening spot here in this neighborhood. This is like Bandit Brewery. This is like the happening place in whatever this neighborhood is called. My voice is calming. That's what I hear. And it pains me to say it, but sometimes if I'm watching live streamers, other channels or Twitch streamers, if I don't really enjoy the sound of their voice, I find it hard to enjoy their streams or watch a stream for a long time. Even though there's nothing they can do about it, right? A person's voice is just their voice. But I think it does affect the views to some extent. At least in my case it does, when I'm watching. YouTube quad mods, yeah, I think that's a pretty common sentiment, yeah. Like, I'm pretty certain that part of the big reason why Johnny's channel became so popular was because people really like the sound of his voice, right? But then again, a lot of people just have very regular, generic voices, and they can still become very successful YouTubers, streamers, right? It's not always the main factor by any means. Quality of content, obviously, has a lot to do with it. Hey, all right. We're where Dundas West and Roncesvalles meet up here. So we got Roncesvalles going south. What are my plans for the weekend? I don't know. I'll probably just get out and record some videos. Hey, Miss Lobabob, hello. We're at the crossroads, just about, yeah. We're going to the crossroads. I like how Dundas Street curves around the bend here. Around the bend. Just out of curiosity, is there some sporting event happening at this very same moment here? Is there a game or two going on right now? The Blue Jays, okay. I suspected that there was some sporting event going on. I can usually tell if I have some competition. Something is keeping people away from the stream, I can usually tell. What's for dinner? I don't know. Not too sure. As if so many people would rather watch the Jays than watch some guy walk around Toronto with a phone on a stick. Come on now. Where are your priorities, people? You'd rather watch some guys hit a ball with a stick instead of watching some guy walk around with a phone on a stick? Giraffe print building, yep. It's windy here. Dundas and Bloor. Yes, they do intersect. They intersect again also further west. That's the Crossways Apartments. Dundas West Station is just right over there on the other corner by the Giraffe Building. And the Giraffe Building is awaiting redevelopment. It's been stuck in limbo for the last 15 years or so. Kind of a unprecedented case of NIMBYism, thwarting every development proposal that has come along there. Right beside a subway station, right? We don't want any density beside a subway station, according to the area residents. Even though it's right across from some already very tall apartment buildings. That's no place for another tall apartment building. Across the street from those existing apartment buildings and beside the subway station. Thwarting? I don't think I said that. I said thwarting. Thwarting. TH. Starts with a TH. Diva Tequila. Hey, Paradigm, how you doing? You're going to experience the golden hour. Yeah, enjoy. And the blue hour also after that, right? All right, so Bloor West, we're heading towards High Park. We're also heading into Cookies and Chaos territory here. Maybe we'll smell something cooking, wafting through the air the closer we get to the High Park area. Maybe I'll smell like peanut butter cookies. Wishful thinking, right? Right now, all I smell is pizza because we're across from King Slice. It always feels a bit more peaceful when you start getting this far west. Just a bit more serene. There's a subway. That's how I'm getting home later. I'll be hopping on that subway. Have my camera with me. Figure I might as well record a subway video, you know, as I make my way home. Yeah, she might be working. Sometimes she works fairly late into the evening. Her job is quite intensive sometimes. No Metro or Shoppers? I don't think so. I don't think I need to make any stops on the way home. I think I'm good. I do have to get more protein powder though, yes. That is my next major purchase. Protein powder. I just used the last of it yesterday. Did a big workout yesterday. Got to get that protein, you know. So I always keep an eye out for some good deals on protein powder at Shoppers Drug Mart. I used to get it at Winners. They had good deals there, but they don't seem to have protein powder anymore. Just seemed to be a thing they did for a while, and then they stopped getting it. And I also have a membership at Popeye's Supplements. So I go there if I have to. Their prices are usually higher though. Protein powder is for bodybuilders? Not necessarily. It's for anyone who wants to build and maintain muscle mass. Not just bodybuilders necessarily. I want to maintain my current level of muscle that I have built up over the years. Just eat raw eggs. Yeah. Of a cyclist fighting with someone, with a motorist. Thought I saw an angry cyclist yelling at a motorist for a second over there. That guy. There are bike lanes all along here, though. Not sure what sort of conflict might arise. Beans, yeah, I'm a fan of beans. I don't talk about it a lot unless I'm talking about a burrito, but I do like to eat just beans, like a can of brown beans, you know, I enjoy that. And they're cheap. That's one thing that you can get a whole lot of for not a lot of money. But you know what what the old saying goes, right? Beans, beans, they're good for the heart. But what rhymes with heart? Be prepared for that. Creatine, yeah, I also have creatine. I keep it handy. I usually buy my creatine at Popeyes. Two points for Jeanette. 2 points. Going up the hill, streaming up that hill. Toot to scoot. If you have to walk uphill a long ways, maybe eating a lot of beans first would help. Get some of that toot to scoot action. Nice propellant, you know. Hey, the Tamara, how's it going? It's a good repellent and propellant simultaneously. That's right. It does two jobs at once. So if you're walking at night and it looks a bit dicey and you have some hills to climb, then yeah, just eat some beans. You'll be protected quite well, and it'll help you get up those hills. All right, High Park. Walking past the park. So we're invading cookies and chaos territory here. Check out her channel if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Alan K, $2 for beans. Thank you, Alan. You know, maybe I'll get myself a couple cans. I could probably get 2 cans with $2, right? If I go to the right place. Thank you very much, or at least 1 can anyway. Cheers, Alan. Alan K, another $2 so I can get 2 cans. Thank you, Alan. All right, now we're talking. There'll be lots of tooting and scooting. Lots of propelling and repelling. Yeah, the wind seems a bit lighter rate at this moment. There have been some times though when it was crazy. All these lovely old apartments. A can of beans a day keeps the dingus away. You made pickles. How'd that work out for you? Were they good? Yeah, it's getting like sunset-y looking out here now. All right, Jeanette. Enjoy the treadmill action. Thanks for checking out the stream. Have a lovely evening. Hey, Gary Bradley should take a walk around the bridle path someday. Yeah, that's something I haven't done yet. It just seems so kind of out in the nether regions of Toronto, you know. But maybe I will sometime. It's like Never Never Land. Yeah, I've looked around there on Google Street View, you know, and I've seen lots of photos of some of the mansions and stuff. And some people have streamed through there before. So I've seen some of those streams also. The Infinity Mart. Those are popping up all over the place, man. There's one right by my place now, too. I see some sirens up there, and I hear some sirens. I see police cars doing something. Got some action in High Park here. What's going down? That's not a police car. Oversized load. Okay, that's what's going on. We have an oversized load coming through. Let's get a look at this load here. We'll see what it is. That's your sister. Oh, sick burn. What is that? It's like a big giant box. Big giant box. It's pretty big. It's pretty wide too. The wind is kicked back up. Oh. Ow! The dust actually blew and hit my bare arms, and it actually stung. It stung like little missiles hitting my arms. I want to see a subway go by here. Oh, look who it is. Cookies and Chaos has emerged. As I'm invading her land right here. That's right, I've been taken over. Little did you know. Claiming it all for me. But I was very disappointed I didn't smell any peanut butter cookies as I walked past High Park. I don't see a train. Doesn't usually take this long. Come on, man. Come on. Show me a train. There we go. All right, I'm happy now.
Good looking, go on.
Yeah, I think that's a Firkin pub, right? Okay, we got back up over 300 viewers again, 320. Are the Jays losing? Maybe that's why more people are popping into the stream. It's like, well, they're losing. Let's go watch that guy walk around with the phone on a stick now. You brought some in? Yeah. There, yeah, see, there you go. People are giving up hope, so they're like, what else is on? What else can I watch? Oh, here's that doofus walking around talking to himself. Let's watch that for a while. Here's 2001, An Apartment Odyssey. Dun 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 dun. Doing impressions, yeah, badly. The guy who attempts singing, who attempts impressions, who attempts making jokes. Sweet Honey Fairy, I'm doing all right. How are you? But if you are just joining the stream, welcome. If you want to catch future streams, hit the notification bell. I go live about 3 times a week. And I also post pre-recorded videos on the other 4 days of the week. But subscribe if you're interested in that sort of thing. Come and say hi in the chat. We're back into the wind zone here. I don't have a best joke. It's not easy being green. It's not easy being a streamer. Yeah, I enjoy stand-up comedy. I mean, as long as it's somewhat funny. I've bailed on a lot of stand-up shows after a few minutes when I realized that no, they're not going to be delivering anything that I find humorous, at least by my tastes. I give them a chance though, you know. I give them a chance. I kind of like more risque humor. I don't like stand-ups who just sort of spout off what everyone wants to hear. I want to hear them spouting off things that people don't want to hear. That's what I want. Hey, hey, my. This is the story of Johnny Rotten. Hey, thank you, Chantel. That's right. Like, share, subscribe, do all the things, hit all the buttons. And hello, Rebecca, welcome. Right, Bloor West Village. Yogurties. Here's the Swan, as we mentioned earlier. Hey, Molly, hello. What could possibly be this? What's with all the screaming? Is there like a K-pop dude over there or something? It's Elvis. Elvis has entered the building. Did I like Rodney Dangerfield? Yeah, he was funny, you know, for that type of comedy back in the day. No respect. No respect. Yeah, that'll be the day, Alex. That'll be the day. Maybe if it was 1992, that might have been possible. They're still screaming. They're really excited about something that's going on down there. Ken Bieber. Hey, Jacqueline, hello. Yeah, 1992 was like one of the best years, I think, for me. That whole grunge dude look was like totally in. Like all the girls were into that look, and I totally had that look down, man. I was like total grunge dude extraordinaire. I had the look. So that was a good year. That was a good year, man. Look like a young Chris Cornell. I don't know about that exactly, but I just had the grunge guy thing going on, right? Just the way I looked. So the girls were into it, you know, they were into it, man. Whoa, holy wind. Look at these bikes. Scan to learn more about the flower bike story. All right, if you want to know more about the flower bike story. A little bird here. It's a little birdie. This is the like Ukrainian area here in Bloor West Village. A little Ukraine, some call it. Picard. Engage. No, I don't think that's a ghost bike. I think that's just a little fun thing they're doing in the neighborhood here. The ghost bikes are all white, usually. Look at this place. Got like a little mini mall in here. Where does it go? Yeah, I found more. Found more flower bikes over here. Look at this. Blooming in Bloor West Village. Hey, Walter, hello. Yeah, that's what ghost bikes are, and they're very sad to see. There's a bunch of them around the city. But these aren't those. This is something fun. This is something pleasant and fun for people to enjoy with these bikes. little sushi spot in here. Hey, Kensington. Yeah, I was in... Whoa. Holy gust of wind, man. I was in Kensington earlier. Windermere. You can go down into the Swansea village area down there. I did a video through there several years ago. I haven't been back ever since though, just the one video. Hey, BG, yeah, that's an understatement. I think my hair is a tangled mess right now. Let's see. Kinda. If you stick your hand in the hair, is it easy to get it back out? Let's see. Oh no, it's caught. It's caught in the tangles. Oh no. Oh no, George will be disappointed. Sorry, Costanza. Oh. There's Book City. Baby Grinch. Tamara is familiar with that episode. She's got great eyebrows. Who cares about eyebrows? People kill for her eyebrows. Bloor West Village, very nice neighborhood. I think it quiets down quite a bit after 6 or 7, you know, when the shops all close. Some of the restaurants and bars are open, obviously, but most of the retail stores are closed down. So it gets a bit quieter. Afternoon City Walker, $2. Good evening, Ken. Happy Friday. Thank you very much. Afternoon City Walker, welcome to the evening city stream. Thank you very kindly for the super chat. Much appreciated. Turned you on to The Office. Yeah, that's a fantastic show. I'm kind of due for a rewatch. It's been several years. When I was dating Megan, I showed her that show and we watched the whole thing. And she really enjoyed it too. But that was like 4 years ago or something, so maybe I'm due for a It's hard to say. Rewatch, not we watch. Rewatch. Sound like Elmer Fudd. I'm due for a rewatch. Yeah, I've seen it about 3 or 4 times all the way through at this point now, yeah. Timmy Horton's got a fat bastard burrito over there. This place is open till 3 a.m. 4 a.m. on Friday and Saturday. What a nice little apartment building. I don't think I've ever really taken note of that, you know? Very nice. Oh, you wascally wabbit. There's a Krispy Kreme up here.
I have 2 joints. All right, 2.5.
I'm up at 4 a.m. pretty much every day. Every day I'm up at 4 a.m. I mean, I'm still up. I don't wake up then. I'm still awake. That's before I go to bed. I go to bed at between 4 and 4:30 a.m. usually. Krispy Kreme. Guy was like afraid to walk past me as I was streaming. It won't steal your soul, sir. Unless you want it to. Hey, we hit 3 hours just as I get to Jane Street here. Got Jane subway station, so I think I'm going to hop on the subway. Do a little subway video as I go back home. Yeah, the bean talk is over. Alright, let's get away from the bus exhaust. But there's the station. Let's sit on these stairs here while I wrap it up. Alright. Unplug my phone from the power bank. Yeah, just chilling on some steps. So thanks everyone. Had a fun time. Friday stream. Started downtown at Dundas Square. Mainly walked along Dundas Street. Took a little detour through Kensington Market. But then continued on along Dundas. And then Bloor all the way west here to Jane. So covered a lot of ground. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a great time. Hope to see you all in my next stream, most likely on Monday. So once again, make sure you can check out my next live stream. And tomorrow night I'll be premiering a pre-recorded video around 7:15 in the evening. So hope to see you there. There's a live chat as we watch the video together. I'll be chatting, of course, with you. So thanks again, and hope to see you there. And thank you to the mods. Thank you to those who sent support with the Superchats, Super Stickers, or any PayPal donations. It is very, very much appreciated. And thanks to the channel members and new subscribers, if I got any of those. So cheers. Until next time, I will continue. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all again soon. Have a good weekend. Hopefully the weather is good where you are. All right, I'm gonna get my camera out and get ready to record.